Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Sam Souder. Thank you for tuning in. Long time no skincare. So 6 months ago, I posted this gua sha video and it has gone mega viral lately. Thank you guys for all the love. So like I said, I posted this 6 months ago. So I wanted to post a follow-up video to answer some of your questions and also to give you guys my updated routine and let you guys in on a little bit more of my skincare routine as well. So the last time I filmed this routine, I did it at night. Today we were going to do it in the morning just so you guys can see both. I didn't really tell you guys much about the products that I used either, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what I use. Obviously, when it comes to skincare, everybody has their preference. This is just what I prefer. I will leave everything linked down below. I don't think that this is what you necessarily have to use to get any kind of results. These are just what I really like to use, and I think that it's really good quality skincare for the price. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you guys through my AM skincare routine, my gua sha routine, and answer some of the questions as we go along. So I literally just woke up. I took a shower last night, I slept on my hair looks crazy, and I don't have anything on my face at all right now. I just rinsed it with cold water, so I don't have any product on it or anything either. So I discovered gua sha about a year ago, I would say. I got this pack on Amazon. It's literally $10, so nothing crazy. I prefer this tool. A lot of people have been asking me about this tool. This tool is also great. I just think that I've seen better results with this one. I started doing gua sha inconsistently, and I definitely thought that it helped, especially in the morning when my face is a little bit puffy from the night before. I felt like I saw a really big difference after doing the gua sha routine for the rest of my day. Like I stated in my previous video, and like I'm going to say in this video as well, I am not by any means a professional. I'm simply just sharing with you guys the routine that I think works for me and how I saw results, and I want to share it with you guys and give you guys a little background on my skin in general. So I have rosacea. I got a lot of comments in the last video that I was like doing it too hard on my skin, and I just really do have sensitive skin. I have rosacea, my face is red. Anyway, this is what it looks like when there's literally nothing on it. It's really easy for my skin to look irritated, and I promise you when I go through this routine, it's gonna get a little more red, but it doesn't mean that it's irritated or that I'm pressing too hard or anything like that. I obviously take my skincare very seriously, and I try to do it as lightly as possible. Also, I got some questions on my age. I am 24, so like early to mid 20s. Using anti-aging skincare and tools has been something that I've been doing since I was 18. Like I said, I only really discovered gua sha last year, but like as far as like anti-aging moisturizers and stuff, I've been trying to incorporate them for a long time just as a preventative factor for my skin. And also, like, just to be transparent with you guys, throughout my 20s, I swear my skin changes every few months, and it doesn't look that bad right now, but I think that my skin has been a little more temperamental in the past few months since the last time that I filmed this video. But I think that this routine like really has changed not only the shape of my face, but the fine lines on my face. I had like what I felt like were like a couple fine lines. Like I have like maybe one or two here and like one here. And not only have I not developed any further lines on my face since I've started this routine, but I almost feel like the ones that I did have started to diminish. So that's pretty huge. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I always start my skincare routine with putting in a headband like this. This one's from Tula. I got it in a PR package, and I just always use this one when I'm in the bathroom. Okay, so I start by wetting my face. I put some water on it, like this. And then for the serums I use, I've been using Art Naturals for a few years. I just think that they're great and they're pretty affordable. So I have a 3-pack that I got on Amazon for about $18. If you want to buy these individually, they're about like $12 to $15 each. The pack comes with 3 of them. It comes with a hyaluronic acid serum, vitamin C serum, and retinol serum for 18 bucks. So I mean, $6 a serum is great because serums can go anywhere from that price to over $100. I think that these ones work well for me, and obviously they're on the very affordable end, so if you're just getting started, I highly recommend these. In the morning, I like to switch between a vitamin C serum and a hyaluronic acid serum. Today we're going to do the hyaluronic acid serum, and this is really good for enhancing hydration and moisturizing. Vitamin C is notoriously really good for brightening your skin. And then at night, I do a retinol serum. It is like an age defense. Do be careful though when you're incorporating retinol. I haven't had any kinds of problems, but I do know other friends that have sensitive skin as well, and they've they've had to be very careful incorporating retinol because apparently it can be kind of harsh on your skin, especially if your skin isn't used to it. So you should incorporate this gradually. Personally, I use this every night and I haven't had an issue. So kind of go bottom to top. I always start with my neck. So in my previous tutorial, I went top to bottom on my neck, but this time around I'm going to do bottom to top. This is how I've switched up my routine, and I did get a lot of comments saying this as well, and this does make sense. Originally I was going this way for more lymphatic drainage, but everything else in my routine I always focus on going upwards, because obviously throughout your life as you get older your skin sags, so you kind of want to defy gravity in that sense. So what I do is like 10 reps on my neck. And so this gua sha tool, this is how I use it. I use this curved part when I'm going up my neck. I use this little notch for certain areas of my face, and I kind of switch between this notch, this curved part, and this flat part here. Okay, I lost track, but that was definitely more than 10. Okay, so I originally started doing this because no matter what, I always have had like a little bit of a double chin, and it's kind of been like an insecurity of mine. Just from like the way I talk and stuff, I've noticed it in photos and videos. So I just decided to try and do this, and honestly, it's helped immensely. It helped a lot more than I even thought it would. So there was even some people that were commenting where they were like, oh, she definitely got a chin implant, or like saying that I had a surgery for this, and that is 100% not the case. I've never had any type of plastic surgery. And if this little $10 tool makes it look like that, then go off, I guess. Okay, what you want to do is mix your serum with water to make sure that your face is lubricated. Serum can sometimes dry out, so I like to do it only on the section that I'm working on, because if I were to put serum on my entire face, by the time I get up here, it's going to be completely dry anyway. So I take this little notch for this part under my chin here, and I start like kind of at the center of my chin, right? And I go up my jawline to my ear and then do kind of like a little shimmy. The shimmy kind of just mimics like a little bit of a massage. I had some questions on why I do that. Honestly, the reason that I do that is because the original tutorial I watched, that's exactly what she did, and it kind of just like makes your face a little more relaxed. There's tons of muscles in your face, so I mean, I think it can really only help. Okay, then for the next part, I use a little bit more of this flat area, and you kind of go like under your cheekbone here, and you start at like the corner of your mouth, and you just pull up, do the shimmy again, and then you move on to your cheekbone. And I kind of use the flat area as well, and kind of try to put this bone here where this notch is. So I kind of like straddle that a little bit and pull this up to my ear. I had some people also say that like my hair looked different in the before and after photos from before, and that like they were photoshopped and stuff like that. But to be completely honest with you guys, in that before and after picture, one photo my hair was completely clean, and the other one was after the gym and my hair was very dirty, because people were like, oh, her hairline is different and all this stuff. Like, I just have frizzy baby hairs, and the hairline did look different because in one photo my hair was clean and the other one it was super greasy. So it's not really that deep. Okay, so for the next one, you want to be very careful. Your under eye skin is some of the most sensitive skin that you have, so make sure that you're very gentle. Obviously on your entire face you want to be gentle, but particularly in this area, make sure that you're being extra gentle. Just make sure that everything you're doing, you're gliding and pulling up. Okay, and then next we're going to do our brow bone. So I just start at the beginning of my eyebrow, go with the shape of my eyebrow, and then pull up. So then the last part for this side is my forehead. So I split my forehead into 3 sections, right? So I do it like center, right, and left. So I use, again, this curved part, and I just pull up like this. Okay, and that is one full side. And I'm gonna go through the other side a little more quickly. I'm just gonna speed it up so you guys can see. Okay, and another major difference that I do in this routine compared to my one 6 months ago is that before I used to do my moisturizer before this routine, and now I do it after. So basically you want to put the moisturizer over top of your serum to lock everything in. So I've been going back and forth between this Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer, which is super hydrating, and this Dr. Dennis Gross Daily Moisturizer. Honestly, my favorite moisturizer is the Tula 24/7 Hydrating Moisturizer day and night, but I ran out of that, so I've been switching between these two for right now. But if I were to recommend one, I think it would be that one. So basically, you just throw the moisturizer on to lock everything in, and that's kind of all I do. So for the day, I also sometimes use something for my under eyes. I usually go for the Tula Hydrating and Brightening Balm. And then of course, I always do SPF. I never leave the house without SPF, no matter what the weather is, no matter what time of year it is, I always use SPF. So yeah, that is basically my routine. I also am going to do an ice facial routine for you guys. It's very similar to how I do my gua sha routine, but I find that sometimes ice is even better for depuffing. I do that when I travel sometimes, or if I have a photo shoot for modeling. And I'm also actually going to do a 30-day trial of this gua sha routine. So before, I showed you guys the before and after from 2 weeks of doing this, and I'm going to do 30 days since you guys liked that one so much, so make sure to look out for that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I am by no means a professional. This is just what has helped me and worked for me. So I hope that it can help you too. And I will see you guys next time.